there are only 24 hours in a day. No matter what you do, that does not change. So you're probably asking, how did I make room to create 9 books and write my own personal and professional development book, Her Next Level Ascend, and at the same time begin building 2 different brands, which are really the same, while working a demanding full-time career? I really just had to decide what I was willing to sacrifice. So if you're joining me for the very first time, I recently started sharing these short videos to kind of take you behind the scenes so you can see what it's been like for me and how I've been able to build the Tudisaurus Rex brand and the Ascend by Nurse Jules on this larger population or platform growing from within. So on these videos, I'm going to be sharing the foundation, the sacrifices, the preparation, and eventually the business structure that's behind some of the decisions that I've been making along the way. I really don't want to only show you the finished books and products. I think there's more to it. I want you to understand. I want you to see the real process behind the scenes. Everybody starts to show you what they've done and show you the end product, but I want you to see what it took for that vision to come to life, right? In my first video, I spoke to you about the foundation and how it started. Well, today I'm going to speak to you about sacrifice, right? I have a career that I love and I find it incredibly rewarding. But I also wanted to do something for myself, which I shared with you. So with my job, my career, my work days can be anywhere from 10 to 12 hours. It's a very long day. And after work, I'm still a wife, I'm still a mother, there's still dinner, there's still family time, there's schoolwork, there's everything else that we all do. I'm not the only one. And it comes with managing the home and raising a family and, and also having a career, right? So by the time I do everything and it's all settled and everything is done, it's usually around 10 p.m. at night. There's nothing I can do about that. There's just no more time in the day, right? There's 24 hours. There's nothing. So there was no more time for me to really give. I can't create more time in the day. I can't make the day 28 hours. All I could do was kind of look and say, what can I do? What can I do? And I had to make a conscious decision to be more efficient with my time. And what I had to decide was, what am I willing to give up? For one person, it might be an evening cocktail. It might be going out with their friends. For someone else, it might be just watching television that they have to give up. I'm not saying to do. Scrolling on social media, chit-chatting with other friends, and, and just going out and doing all these frequent activities. Even salon appointments, people may have to cut out. You have to decide. I'm not telling you to do it. And I'm not saying that any of these things are bad or they're unimportant. It's just that when there's 24 hours in a day, you have to decide what you are willing to sacrifice temporarily, not forever, but just to do it for you to get what you want or to put yourself in that situation where you're trying to do more, right? Or you're trying to get more. For me, there wasn't more to really cut, right? Like I just shared with you. So during that building period, I had to make that decision that I would give up, yes, approximately 2 hours of sleep. So in the evenings around 10 p.m. to about midnight, that was the time that I had to work on the books and the business, the strategy, the brands, my plans. There's a lot involved behind the scenes and people don't realize that. They think you just put something forward, but there's a lot. There's more. And the Tudisaurus Rex brand is something that I'm working on with my family, and my son and I are creating that together. So we also use a lot of time on the weekends to develop those stories. So in the evenings from 10 to 12, he obviously can't work with me on that. That's when I'm doing the content and really doing the administrative part. So on the weekends, that's when we work on his part, right? And like I shared with you, we have a lot of other things that I'm going to share eventually. I'm not going to reveal that and give up what those things are, but he has some things that we're working on and he's doing on the weekends. But again, it meant going out less, watching less TV, couldn't watch some of my shows. I don't even want to get into that. And I had to get less sleep, right? So that's what I had to do. And I only got about 6 hours of sleep. Now, I'm going to tell you, the CDC recommends that most adults get about 7 hours of sleep. And that is also my recommendation. Adequate rest gives your mind and the body the best opportunity to function at their highest level. So I am not telling anyone to give up sleep. I'm not encouraging it. I'm not telling you even what to sacrifice. You have to choose what you are willing to give up and what you're able to give up. I'm just simply sharing my personal decision and what I made for a limited season, not forever. It was just while I was trying to get everything started, right? So that's what I had to do. For me, 6 hours was manageable during that temporary period. 7 hours is even better, and 8 hours, I am in heaven. But I couldn't get that. 4 to 5 hours was definitely not enough for me. And there were a few nights where I was just going, especially when I became so excited about something and I was on a mission and I didn't want to stop because I kept saying, I'll be done in a minute. My brain is right there. The idea is right there. And it would be 2:00 in the morning where I would finally just stop. But I had to get up at 6, and that was 4 hours. But for me, I felt it the following day, and I knew I couldn't function with just 4 hours of sleep. I would go do what I had to do and eventually crash at night. And that's not sustainable. That's not healthy. I really had to listen to my body and establish like a firm stopping time to really understand the difference between, making a temporary sacrifice and also pushing myself toward burnout, which was not healthy and that would not be good. And I would not be able to do what I'm doing now. Thankfully, I'm in a much better rhythm, still a lot of time and still a lot of sacrifice, right? So I'm not telling you that you should give up your sleep. I am not telling you that you should give up anything in your life, but I am saying that when your life is already full and you want to bring forward a new vision, it does require a conscious decision. You might not be able to make more time, right? You can't make more time, but you can manage your time intentionally. And that's what I had to do. You can simplify so many things, not maybe so many, but you can simplify some of the things and you can learn to be more efficient. And you, as a person, as a whole person, can decide what you are willing to give up for a short time to make room for something more meaningful for you. And for me, this is meaningful and this is something I want to do. So my question to you is, what are you willing to give up this season? And what might you need to do to release temporarily, again, just for a short time, to bring your vision forward? What is it that you need to do? I just encourage you all to take a moment and to reflect and to think about what you need to do or what you want to do. You already have the power within you. It's in you. It's not in anyone else. No one else controls it. It's you. It's what you want to do. It's what you have the drive to do. But you just have to be willing to do it, and you have to make that conscious decision and choose if you are able to do it and if you're going to do it. So again, this is Nurse Jules. Just wanted to share some of those thoughts with you, let you know what I'm doing on my journey. I will be sharing more with you in the upcoming weeks and letting you know what I did and what I've done to get started. I'm looking forward to sharing this with you. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, and check out our website, www.tootie-saurus-rex.com. Or if you're an adult, grown, well, most of the people are adults that are looking at this. I'm sure the kids are not watching this, but check out my book, Ascend, or, go read it and see how it relates to you, Her Next Level Ascend. And I really just believe that everyone has the power within them to do more and to function at a different level. You just have to be willing to do it and be confident and know that you are capable. You are worth everything that you want. You're capable of getting everything that you want. I believe in you and believe in yourself. The power truly, truly, truly is within. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, everyone.